Fourties, welcome to your language lesson on page 106. 106. Awesome. So it says here, possessive nouns and possessive pronouns are called adjectives when they come before nouns. They answer the question whose. So here, we've got this one that says, Mom's pen is green. So mom's is a possessive adjective, all right? Or her pen is green. So her becomes a possessive adjective. I went over this yesterday, and I put an example here where I said, remember this, the possessive pronouns are my, let's make that thicker. My, mine, your, yours, his, hers, it's, our, ours, their, and theirs. Okay, these are pronouns. They're possessive pronouns, but they're also known as adjectives because remember I said about that example of whenever people get married, the wife takes the husband's last name. These pronouns got married, so they're no longer labeled as possessive pronouns. Now they are labeled as adjectives. Okay, and we kind of went over this yesterday, right? And I want to review it with you again. So, think A. Identify each bold word by writing N for noun, pro for pronoun, and or ADJ for adjective, right? Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. A pronoun are the following: I, you, she, he, it, we, they, me, you, him, her, it, us, them, my, mine, your, yours, his, her, hers, it's, our, their, and theirs. If these words are attached to a noun, meaning a person, place, or thing, it becomes an adjective. Again, because they got married, okay? So let me give you an example. I'm going to write a sentence here on the side. I'll put like, that is hers. Okay, that is hers. So for example, if someone says, whose Bible is that? Oh, that is hers. Now, hers is at the end of a sentence. Is it attached to a noun? Is there a thing next to it? Like, that is her hat. That is her Bible. Those are her shoes. No. Okay? If it's not attached to a noun, if there's no noun next to it, it is a pronoun. Okay? It's a pronoun. However, if it was attached to a noun, because it got married, okay, now it's changed its label to adjective because you're going to ask, whose Bible? Her Bible. Okay? So here, I'm going to give another example. If the sentence is, that is her Bible, okay, her, the pronoun her, is next to a noun, Bible. So therefore, it becomes an adjective. It is now an adjective. It is no longer a pronoun. This is a pronoun. This is an adjective, okay? And we'll see the difference again in these exercises. I know it may sound confusing, and I'll be happy to explain it once more at our Zoom meeting. Sometimes things make more sense when the teacher explains it at the Zoom meeting or in person. I'm just letting you know now so that your brain starts working a little bit. And hopefully when we get to the Zoom meeting, you're like, and I explain it, you're like, okay, I get it now. So, number 1, it is Colin's turn to bat. So here this is obvious. Collins, as it is bolded, is an adjective. Usually if there's a name with an apostrophe S, it's an adjective. Mason's brother, Natalie's pencil, Genevieve's book, Broden's backpack. Those names are adjectives. They are not nouns, okay? You're probably thinking, but it's a person, place, or thing. Yeah, but it answers the question, whose? Whose turn? Colin's turn. So this is an adjective, ADJ. Adjective. Collins is an adjective. It answers the question, whose. Number 2. Our team is in the lead. Okay, so our is a pronoun here, but it's attached to a noun. It's attached to a thing, a person, place, or thing. What is it attached to? Well, it is attached to the word team. It now has, you know, he got married, and now this label has changed to adjective, just like number 1, okay? So this is an adjective. Number 3, the glove on the ground is his. Oh, did I not just tell you? Here, his, which is a pronoun, a possessive pronoun, it's still a pronoun, okay, because that's at the very end. It's not attached to a noun, okay? So this one is a pronoun. All right, and we'll do number 4 and 5 at our Zoom meeting. I was like so excited. I wanted to do all of this for you, but we're definitely going to try 4 and 5 at our Zoom meeting. Alrighty. To make a plural noun possessive, look at the last letter. If the noun ends in an S, add only an apostrophe. If the noun does not end in an S, just add apostrophe S. Okay, so make each noun possessive. Lunches. So here you're just going to change it to lunches apostrophe S. Now let's say the lunches own like Tupperware. So I'll say something like the lunches Tupperware are dirty. You're talking about more than one lunch, that's why. So you just have to add an apostrophe S. Again, I'll explain this at our Zoom meeting. Children is children's. Okay, that needs an apostrophe S. So I'll again go over this at our Zoom meeting. It might be easier if I explain in person. Now for thing C, draw an arrow from each bold adjective to the noun it describes. So this may be more familiar. A special treat from the Philippines is called lumpia. I know, I love lumpia. So special is bold, that's an adjective. Special what? Special treat. Our local Asian market sells several different varieties of fresh dried lumpia. Ooh, so our what? Our market, because that answers the question whose. What kind? The local market. Local meaning like a place nearby. So it's not far to get to. What kind of market? Asian. Varieties. How much varieties? Several, right? And what kind? Different. And in here, fresh what? Fresh lumpia. That answers what kind. Also what kind? Fried. All right. So I appreciate you trying to follow and try to follow along and listen. And like I said, sometimes it is easier to understand it more when I'm with you. And I will have more examples when the time comes. But thanks so much for your attentiveness here. And I hope that when I do meet with you, it'll make more sense. Thank you, 4th graders. I'll see you soon.